Hi, Internet. Thanks for clicking on today's edition of Stop and Think Puzzles. I'm your host, John Appleseed, and today we'll be solving the New York Times Saturday Crossword for August 3rd. The constructor today is Rich Norris, and the editor is Joe Faliano. All right, let's get started. One across, election presence since the 40s. Don't know. One down, deal. No. Two down, title hero of a Menotti opera. I think he did Amal and the Night Visitors. So let's try that. Three down, drew using many lines. Drew Carey, the host of Whose Line Is It Anyway? I think that works. Four down, ambition should be made of blank stuff. Julius Caesar. Is that Sterner stuff? Is that where Sterner stuff comes from? Don't know that. 15 across, Latin one word. You learned to conjugate the verb love. So this could be amas, you love, or amat, he loves or she loves. He loves and she loves and they love. So why can't you love and I love too? So 19 across, what often can't be beat? The heat can't be beat. Maybe it's the something deal. No? Okay, none of those are clicking. What's 21 across? Minnesota WNBA team. The Lynx? Possibly. 18 down, it contains nearly 10,000 sections. Don't know. Okay, let's look at these long clues in the corner. 5 across, retrieval speed of a computer. The processing speed, processing rate maybe. 16 across, professional pitcher with a question mark, so maybe something to do with advertising or sales. 17 across, request for details. No. 5 down, per person. That could be a pop. 6 down, abbreviation in French business names. Société Anonyme. SA, I think, is the equivalent of corporation or incorporated. I don't know. 7 down, school with the mascot, Oski the bear. Familiarly. Don't know. 8 down, puts on the books. Hires, brings on. 9 down, buckwheat noodle. That's usually soba. Shows up in the puzzle from time to time. 10 down, part of a child's bedtime routine, perhaps. A story? Yeah, I like that. 11 down, deep dishes. No. And 12 down, foggy. 13 down, MLB team that's played in 3 different stadiums since its inception in 1962. I don't know. 14 down, old word of precedence. Don't know that. Retrieval speed. Look at this again, 19 across. What often can't be beat? The rap. He didn't beat the rap. He had to pay for his crime. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. I'm more confident about that with the RN we've got. Election presence. PACs, Political Action Committee. Request for details. And deal. That could be pact, an agreement. It would fit with political action committees. Maybe they were, a law allowing them was created in the 40s or something. Care to elaborate? Could be a request for details. That fits with this BO we have here. So 6 down. Maybe it's compagnie, I think is abbreviated that way, company. Don't know. Puts on the books. Deep dishes. The Mets. Well, they played in Shea Stadium and can't remember where they play now. Let's try that. This is the New York Times crossword puzzle, after all. So sometimes there are New York-specific clues in it. 20 across, a light touch could be a caress. Is that the right spelling? I hope so. Deep dishes, still don't know. Foggy. Could it be air? An old word you use to indicate that something came before something else? Air now. Some kind of time. Access time might be how long it takes the computer to access its data. Maybe. Cal. Cal is UC Berkeley, isn't it? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. A piano tuner would be a professional pitcher, a professional who changes fixes the pitch of your piano, puts on the books, and acts like a law. Okay. A tureen is a dish that I guess is deep, spacious for soup and whatnot. Not yet. And foggy in a state. 28 across, Meryl Streep and Amy Adams played them in 2008's Doubt. I missed that one. Sounds interesting. 22 across, Cousin, voiced by Snoop Dogg in 2 films. Cousin It from the Addams Family. I didn't know they made 2 films of it, and I didn't know he voiced that character, but I think that fits. 25 across, Heaven. Ecstasy. Yeah. I'm in heaven. I'm in ecstasy. 10,000 sections in the tax code is not surprising. Feeling my voice going out. Excuse me while I take a sip of water. 26 down, alley pickup. You pick up a spare in a bowling alley. 22 down, market unit, an item, I guess. And 23 down, Looney Tunes Menace, the Tasmanian Devil. Taz. Yeah, that works. 31 across, French resort town, Saint-Tropez. 31 down, only African-born headliner at London's Live Aid in 1985. Sade was popular around that time, I think. Let's try that. 32 down, bar from Mars. Not sure. 32 down, clothing misnomer, more aptly replaced by 3-quart. 3-quart, a measure of volume, maybe 10-gallon hat, which I would guess does not actually hold 10 gallons, but 3 quarts seems about right. 36 across, more than just impress. I think. Oh, a bar, a candy bar made by the Mars company. It might be Twix. M&M Mars makes candy. 40 across, home run, informally a dinger. And 44 across, vet, an XGI. Okay, I think those fit. Let's move over here. Again, look at this Meryl Streep and Amy Adams clue. No, 34 across, unsolicited, in a way. Unsought, unsomething. 27 down, sticks figure. Sticks could be used as a word for rural areas where another word might be yokel, a local yokel. 35 down, zero use. Don't know. 38 across, ref's decision. A boxing ref might decide a technical knockout, TKO. I think that fits. 42 across, ready. Don't know. And 45 across, word from the French for rung. Escalier is the French word for ladder. I assume the rungs are the escale. So escalate or something like that. Not sure. In a state, 29 down, first name on the Scream poster. Don't know. 30 down, slew. That could be the past tense of the verb slay, or it could mean a lot of something. Scad, maybe. This probably ends in S. Meryl Streep and Amy Adams played them. Nuns? Were they nuns, maybe? In a stupor, might be foggy. Nev Campbell was in Scream, I think. Slew. On spec. If you buy something on spec, or it's provided on speculation. I think that's unsolicited. Supplied an IVF clinic. OVA. Yeah. Slew. SCAD. A lot of something. 42 across. Ready. Prepared. 42 down. Blank nominal. Funny, punny restaurant name. Maybe a Vietnamese restaurant called Pho Nominal, where they serve phenomenal pho, Vietnamese soup. 38 down. Stereotypical lowly role in a school play. Don't know. Zero use. No. Échelle. What's it? This is an English word, right? It comes from the French. Don't know. 43 down. Like some targeted winter meds. Targeted. No. Okay. 47 across. Scott in Illinois. I think there's a Scott Air Force Base in Illinois. Let's try that. 41 down. Christmas tradition. Gift. Something. 53 across. Last syllable of a word. The ultimate syllable. I don't know. 53 down. Useful command for the error prone. Careful. No. 57 down. Peanut. 57 across. Virtually silently in a classic poem. I don't know. 60 across. Shrug. I don't know. Maybe. 62 across. 1962 war epic. Loaded with A-listers. With the. In 1962. The Longest Day, maybe. Film I've seen a few times that had all kinds of A-listers in it. Okay. Peanut. No. Gifting for the Christmas tradition. 48 down, s'il vous plaît, across the Rhine. So s'il vous plaît means please in French, and on the other side of the Rhine in Germany it would be bitte. 54 down, many Zoom calls. Don't know. And 46 down, style of house with wide eaves. A chalet? Maybe. That fits with échelle. 49 across. Cultivate. To hoe. I played a tree in the school play. Yeah, okay. That's a stereotypically lowly role. So is this échelle? Zero use. No. Yeah, I'm not sure. 50 across, really. 55 across, losers of the 1994 and 1999 NBA Finals. Don't know. Let's look at the downs. 54 down, many Zoom calls. 58 down, going concern for short. Don't know. 59 down, Jack Ryan's organization in The Hunt for Red October. He was a CIA analyst in that film. 55 down, singer Perry, Katy Perry. Zero use. Still not getting that. 55 across, the Knicks, maybe. $51 down, drinks mistakenly invented by a Dairy Queen owner in 1958. Don't know. 52 down, agendas. Skeds, the schedule. 56 down, leading. The star, maybe. 61 across, Helen of Troy's mother. Don't know. 63 across, old map letters. USSR, maybe. Anti-flu. Maybe that would fit with USSR, which appeared on old maps, but not now. Ices. I can kind of imagine how they might be invented by mistake, like if you had a snow cone machine set on the wrong setting or something and they half froze. I don't know. Leda, maybe, the name I recognize from Greek mythology. Leading, if that's the star, the leading role in a film. And skeds, kind of an informal abbreviation for schedule, which might be an agenda. Really could be it is. Zero use, no point. Oh, echelon. Okay, yes, that is an English word that I recognize, and I can see how that comes from echelle, I guess, not escale, but echelle is the individual rung of a ladder, and that makes sense. The rungs of command would be the echelons of command. Okay, that works. So 57 across, virtually silently, on little cat feet. I don't know what poem that comes from, but I've heard it before. Peanut oil for 57 down, 53 down, the error prone. I don't get it. I don't get 53 down. We'll figure it out. But that fits for 60 across. Going concern. Your estimated time of departure might be something you're concerned about if you're going somewhere. Meetings, I guess, could be an abbreviation there. Let's try ultima. And I'm surprised myself by finishing the puzzle. 16:37 for a Saturday. That is very fast for me. Usually I'm well above 20 minutes for a Saturday puzzle. Undo. Yes, so for a computer command, undo would be useful if you're prone to making errors on the computer. Gifting, typing, meetings. So Leda. I think Zeus disguised himself as a swan or something to impregnate Leda. I guess Helen of Troy was a product of that marriage or that union. Okay, no point. And echelon gave me quite a bit of trouble, but eventually we figured it out from the crossing letters. Okay, well, that was a good puzzle. Not as hard as yesterday's puzzle, the Friday puzzle. I was around 35 minutes for there, and I had to look something up. So usually the Saturday puzzle is supposed to be the most difficult of the week, but for some reason I struggle more often with the Friday puzzles than I do the Saturdays. But I enjoyed this puzzle quite a bit. That was fun. On Little Cat Feet. I'll have to look up and see what poem that is from. And sterner stuff. We're made of sterner stuff. I've certainly heard that phrase used before. I did not know that it came from a quote from Julius Caesar. So now I know. I always learn something while doing the puzzles. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.